The White House is not moving away from Elon Musk's SpaceX or Starlink technology despite condemning Musk for pushing anti-Semitic comments on social media, National Security Council spokesman John Kirby said Monday. "There's innovation out there in the private sector that we'd be foolish to walk away from," Kirby replied. When a reporter asked if the government was reconsidering its contracts with Musk's rocket maker and his high-speed satellite internet provider, "I'm not aware of any specific efforts to address our concerns over his rhetoric through the way that his companies provide support to our national security establishment," said Kirby. Just because the federal government has no plans to walk away from Musk's technology, however, doesn't mean that we accept or agree with or condone in any way that anti-Semitic rhetoric that he pushed, Kirby added. Last week, Musk agreed with an anti-Semitic conspiracy theory posted on X, the social media platform formerly known as Twitter. The theory claimed Jewish people pushed a dialectical hatred against whites. Musk replied, "You speak the actual truth." In response to the comments, major companies like Apple and Disney paused their advertising spending on X. Decoupling the federal government from Musk's companies could be complicated, however. The Pentagon has commissioned Starlink technology to provide internet coverage to Ukraine, as the country's defensive war against Russia rages on. In September, Musk's SpaceX won a separate Pentagon contract for Starshield, a military-specific version of Starlink that is still under development. Earlier this month, SpaceX got permission from the Federal Aviation Authority to conduct a test launch of its Starship Super Heavy rocket in Texas. The Saturday liftoff resulted in a brief flight, before the rocket self-destructed. In the past, senators have scrutinized the Defense Department's dependence on Musk's technology. Musk's anti-Semitic X post last week drew a swift response from the White House. "We condemn this abhorrent promotion of anti-Semitic and racist hate in the strongest terms, which runs against our core values as Americans," spokesman Andrew Bates said Friday. "We all have a responsibility to bring people together against hate, and an obligation to speak out against anyone who attacks the dignity of their fellow Americans and compromises the safety of our communities," said Bates. At Monday's briefing, Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre said she did not have anything to announce as to whether the White House or President Joe Biden would suspend their accounts on X. She also would not say whether the White House had personally spoken to Musk about the remarks. But she said the White House would continue to call out those types of hateful comments.